The 1997 Beauty and the Beast animated feature film is directed by Diane Paloma Eskenazi, written by Diane Paloma Eskenazi, with a voice cast including Michael Gough, John Rafter Lee, Charles Martinet, and Daran Norris. And I'm always looking out for versions of the story, and I'm not the biggest fan of Beauty and the Beast, by which I mean I've seen the Disney film, both animation and live action, a few times. It was never a childhood favourite, so I'm not looking for anything in particular. I'm just looking for a good time. And unfortunately, I don't think the 1997 version is particularly a good time. I will point out, I've never read the book. I have no idea if there are elements in this that come directly from the book, but certainly, based on my knowledge of the story, I didn't think the pacing was great. I think the pacing for me is definitely the biggest issue that I had with the story. The story is very basically about the beauty who meets the beast and hopefully learns to look past his somewhat monstrous appearance. The pacing is so horrendous. The first half is dragged out so much, and it's not tremendously long, it's under an hour, and the second half is so rushed. And maybe if it had been actually more solidly feature length, if it had been maybe an hour and 20, an hour and 30, yes, the first 20-25 minutes would have felt slow still, but the second half wouldn't have felt as rushed and the pacing wouldn't have been such an issue. But obviously it is shorter and the pacing doesn't work well. The story isn't well handled at all. And the music started out okay, to the point where I thought I was going to say the music is actually really good. But first of all, it became very repetitive, and it also, at certain points, became too loud. I couldn't hear some of the dialogue. This is not throughout the entire film, but obviously enough that I made note of it. The animation is fine. Some of the colours don't look good together. Some of the colours do clash, and it makes it a little unsightly, but in general, I don't think the animation is too bad. The character designs are pretty good, no issues there. Good voice acting, the voices suit the characters, no problems at all. Do I recommend it? Only if you're an existing fan and you want to see the story in a different interpretation. If you're brand new to Beauty and the Beast, please don't watch it, because it's not a good story. The story that's told here is not an entertaining story, so please don't make this your introduction. But certainly, if you're an existing fan, or if you are already familiar with the story and you just want to see what this is like, apart from some music, as I said, that's a little too loud, there's nothing that's uncomfortable to watch, and I guess some colours that don't look good together. But in general, it's watchable, it's not great, but I guess if you're curious, maybe check it out.